Why is a 35-year-old African leader becoming a global icon while Paris burns with jealousy? This happens when a colonial empire meets an unyielding leader. And you won't believe but, France tried, and failed, to eliminate President Ibrahim Traoré a staggering 18 times. Burkina Faso, led by its fearless young president, has dared to challenge centuries of French dominance, and the consequences are shaking the world. But how did Traoré save his position and his life? Let's find out. In October 2022, Ibrahim Traoré became the youngest leader in Africa at just 35 years old. His rise wasn't marked by political privilege or wealth, but by a groundswell of public support. Traoré was a captain in the military, a man who understood the struggles of his people because he lived them himself. His ascent came during a time of deep crisis. Insurgency was rampant, poverty was suffocating, and the people had lost faith in their leaders. What made Traoré's rise so extraordinary wasn't just his age, it was his unyielding determination to confront Burkina Faso's challenges head-on. Unlike the politicians who came before him, Traoré didn't make empty promises. Instead, he offered a vision of sovereignty, of a Burkina Faso that could stand on its own 2 feet.
There are many things to do. There are challenges awaiting you. Don't focus on your age. Don't just see that ambition may not be as high as you imagine, but you must aim very far.
But Traoré didn't stop at words. From the moment he took office, he began dismantling the systems of exploitation that had kept his country in the shadow of its former colonizer, France. His speeches, often raw and unpolished, resonated deeply with the people because they were authentic. Traoré wasn't just a leader, he was one of them. A man who understood the pain of seeing his nation's wealth benefit others while his people suffered. Yet, his rise wasn't welcomed by everyone. Traoré's bold actions quickly drew the ire of France, a nation that had long profited from Burkina Faso's resources. But what exactly made Traoré such a threat to Paris? To understand France's animosity toward Traoré, you need to look beneath the surface. Literally, Burkina Faso is one of the largest gold producers in Africa, and for decades, much of that wealth flowed to France. Through lopsided trade agreements and corporate deals, French companies controlled the gold mines, extracting immense profits while leaving little for the people of Burkina Faso. Traoré didn't just disrupt this arrangement, he shattered it. By nationalizing key industries and prioritizing local ownership, he cut off one of France's major sources of income. But Traoré's resistance goes beyond economics. France's relationship with its former colonies isn't just financial, it's deeply symbolic. For centuries, France maintained its influence in Africa through a combination of military presence, cultural dominance, and political interference. Traoré's actions challenge all of that. By expelling French troops and shutting down French businesses, he's sending a clear message. Burkina Faso doesn't need its former colonizer. This defiance is what makes him such a threat to France. It's not just about losing access to gold, it's about losing control over a narrative that has kept Africa dependent on the West. But Traoré's fight isn't just against France. It's a fight for his people, and it's a fight that requires bold, unprecedented action.